The Harry Potter game is bringing the worst in people these days. I mean, the game just dropped and I thought it was gonna be whatever. I wasn't really planning on playing it since I stopped caring about it, about Harry Potter once I turned like, what, 15 or something? But I loved it as a kid, so I knew some things about it. Surprisingly, people were really excited to play this game. I found out later that it was a really hyped game for some years. But as soon as streamers started playing the game, a mob of angry and brainless people started boiling their nipples out of rage. To the point where these dances started harassing the streamers for playing the game they were planning to hate on. Why are people mad, you ask? Let me enlighten you. Harry Potter has been a beloved and pretty famous franchise for over like a decade, until the author J.K. Rowling started saying some kinda weird shit, like talking about the character's sexuality or the fact that the actual shit just teleported away instead of, just flashing it. Things got worse when Rowling started tweeting really insensitive stuff. Anyway, the stuff she said and some of her writing choices, like, I don't know, using some stereotypical names for some characters or some places. I mean, that's usually what people do when they are not really that informed about other cultures, but so, I mean, I don't really care. I'm a Latino, so most of the things people on any kind of the world hear about us is probably wrong and stereotypical, so yeah, I don't care. What can I say? If you care, it's alright. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just saying that on my part, and most of the Latinos I know, we don't really give a fuck. We have like more important things to care about, but it's okay. So, some of these writing choices made people picture her as a racist, anti-Semitic turf. Their words, not mine. I'm not even sure if this is accurate or not, since I genuinely couldn't care less about her. I don't keep up with celebrity shit. I mean, I don't. But let's say it's true. And I'm saying let's say because lots of times terminally online people tend to cancel celebrities just so they can feel good about their miserable life. And I mean, that's just how it goes like 99% of the time. But let's say it's true and she's actually the piece of shit people on the internet think she is. Listen to me. You don't have to attack everyone that enjoys something that she did at some point in her life. I know you want to feel like you are somehow fighting for justice because your life is so boring that nothing else can truly entertain you. But this doesn't have to be at the cost of streamers, since these people just put themselves on the spotlight, and at the end of the day, they're just entertainers. You don't have to attack them just because you hide your face behind the screen. Because this is just that. You want to feel like you have a purpose. Well, you don't. And even if you did, it wouldn't be virtue signaling on the internet because someone played a game you don't like. And not even because you don't like the game. Just because someone you hate had to do something with it. I mean, this is a pretty major part since she like created the whole universe, but you get my point. And now, okay, sorry for delaying the topic, but yeah, now let's go with the title. I'm a Hololive fan. So imagine my surprise when I go in Twitter and see that some talents are being criticized for having genuine fun with a franchise that grew with them since they were little. People are even upset with Bey, and the only thing she did was learn all the spells that she could. Just a stupid fun. And look, not even the artist can change the impact that a piece of art has on you. Let's say you find an artist that is a really good person. It doesn't matter how much of a good person this artist is. It's not gonna make you like the art. It's not like that. Now that goes both ways. Even if the artist is someone that you consider bad. That doesn't mean that the art that this artist is producing is gonna have, like, you're gonna hate it just because you don't like the artist. And I mean, this is all about you not liking something, because I know that there are some cases where artists are actual criminals, but this is just not the case. The feelings that you have for a piece of art are yours, and you're free to cherish them. The things that J.K. Rowling may have done doesn't have to take away a world that you made your own. And even if it did, this doesn't mean you have to go and impose this feeling into everyone else. I dare you to look into whatever you do and whatever you buy. There is always gonna be someone who has a grudge against it. Oh, so you eat chicken? That means you support animal cruelty. Oh, so you like honey? Do you know how bees are massacred to get that honey to your house? Do you support that, you genocide empowering asshole? For fuck's sake, I just wanted something to go with my bananas, man. What? Are you telling me you use airplanes? Are you actually in favor of these capitalist corporations that abuse countries in order to get fuel for your friggin' airplane to use? And listen, I'm not saying you can't do your campaigns. I myself only look for cruelty-free brands whenever I'm shopping. But why would I attack a user who is obviously not buying it because they support anything, but because they are looking to get their hair clean? This is my choice. I mean, it's my choice to, like, care about this stuff, not theirs. I'm not here to impose my beliefs into anyone, so please keep your fight for justice to yourself. Believe me, I've seen the most brain-dead takes. Now, these people do not represent their whole community. They're probably just some idiot looking for clout while feeling good about themselves. And yeah, they can feel however they like. And while I'm upset that they are making innocent people look like villains, they shouldn't be threatened in any way. They're just stupid, that's all. Their opinions don't really matter. My opinion doesn't really matter. So please don't make death threats to these people. And this topic doesn't really need any more traction. A channel like mine doesn't have like any viewership at all, so I just use this as a way to vent my frustration, born out of all the idiocy that I found on the internet. So yeah, I mean, it's just that, just a vent or a rant or whatever you want to call it. My point is just be cool, I guess, and that's all.